need to understand how to get to that vital 5 cycles, because the 5 is, key. It's key, because a lot of people, Michael will say, 2 most common mistakes that network marketers will make. 2 most common. First one, people grossly overestimate what they're going to make in their first year. So they figure, I'm going to make all this money in my first year, and what happens when they don't hit it? They get discouraged and then quit, right? So they don't make it. The second hugest mistake that a network marketer will make is that they don't allow it to grow, and they grossly underestimate how much they're going to make in their 5th year, and they quit. So it's not that the industry or the function of the business doesn't work, it's just that they haven't allowed it enough time, and their expectations were not realistic enough to actually allow that to mature. So here's the key. If we want to have somebody get 5 cycles, okay, so road to 5 cycles, we know that 5 cycles this is what it takes for a cycle, correct? So how many points do I need to do to create my business to get 5 cycles? Sorry? Yeah. So I need 4,500 points per week, right? Yeah. So knowing that we're gonna split it in half. Knowing that we get 600, it's gonna take 600 and 300, but we'll split it in half. So how many points on each team? Yeah, it's 2,250, right? 2,250 points. So if I have 5 cycles here, now I can go out and I can enroll a bunch of people, but again, Isaderby and every other promotion that Isagenix creates asks you to do what? Grow your business by helping do what? Grow their business. So instead of me trying to create 5 cycles, if I was to take 2 people, what can I do to actually help them? Where would they need to be on a cycle level? 2 people at how many cycles? 2. Yeah, 2.5. So can we say 3 cycles? So if we have 2 people at 3 cycles, does that all of a sudden change the perspective? I need to create 5 cycles. Well, if I could help 2 people get to 3, then I could actually get my goal. Okay, now how many points do I need for 3 cycles? Yeah. Nice. You guys are getting it. Yeah. Okay? 2,700 points. Now for these people, I can say, well look, Alberta, I'd really like you to get out there and create 3 cycles. Now, she can do it herself. Or she could find 2 people to do what? Create. Yeah. So what if we could get 2 people to create 2 cycles? And how much do you need?
30.
2 times 900.
Yeah. 1,800. Okay? So now we have 4 people creating 2 cycles each. So all of a sudden, for me to get to 5 cycles, I need 4 people to create 2 cycles each. I'm there. Or I can get 2 people that are creating 3 by helping 2 people get to 2. And then what are we going to do? Yeah. So do you see what's happening here?
Yeah.
You're helping other people get paid. Jen and John made $16,000 in the leadership bonus pool. You know why? They were the best at helping others get paid. Is that a cool concept? Warren has made huge money in the bonus pool. My wife and I have made huge money that we're actually in the top 5 in our categories, bonus pool earners in North America from July to December. I think we were number 2, and you guys were number 1 or number
2 in my category.
Yeah, in your category. You know, and it's great to receive the bonus, but we only get paid because we help others get paid. And the more successful we are at helping others get to that. I mean, Jen and John are a big piece of that. So we want these people to get to 1. And at that point, they're creating 900 points a week.
Yeah.
Is that achievable, 900 points?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's achievable. And we start breaking things down. Remember Michael saying, who do you know? Who do you know? Who do you know who would be interested in making $54 a week? You know what happens when you help somebody get $54 a week? Do you know what happens when somebody signs up for a program and they earn $54 a week? You know what happens, Erica? Sorry?
They want more, they start believing.
They want more, they'll stop believing. Statistically, in Isagenix, Kathy shared this on the weekend, statistically, if you can get a person to this, 1 cycle a week, $54 a week, how much is that a month?
Couple hundred.
Couple $100. You know how much it is to be in maintenance with Isagenix?
Couple
$100 a month. 95% retention. 95% of the people who get to 1 cycle a week stay on it for life. Is that important to your business? Of course. Right?
Now, Shawn, can I add one thing?
Yeah.
And you know how you get this person to 1 cycle a week? Just work on creating consultants. That's the only
Yeah.
focus. If you just focus, help them just become a consultant, it's just going to happen.
And that's all it is. It just goes to this level. So we've shown you right here how to get to 5 cycles. This is how to get to 5 cycles. Okay?
Yeah.
So it's building a team that runs deep. Because Warren, on his, and I won't share a name, but Warren also has one of the top enrollers in the company. And she enrolls more people than anybody else. But she barely gets to this point every month. She's been in the business for
4.5 years.
4.5 years. The reason why this doesn't work is she can't help others yet get paid. But as soon as this individual learns that, it'll go. It'll go. But there's something missing in that piece. So when we help others succeed, we succeed. The focus is never on us. This is our goal. So what do we need to do? I need to help two others get to 3. How do I help them get to 3? I need to find 2 for them to get to 2. How do I help them get to 2? Well, I need to help them find 2 people to get to 1. Knowing that if we're at this level, we're at 95% retention, nobody will ever quit. Why would you quit when the products make yourself feel so good and it's free? Jen says it's so good. She says the company believes in creating health for others, right? They want to impact world health, and they don't believe that anybody should have to pay for it. Love it. Absolutely love it. So this is the name of the game right here. So let's say that this is going to create, this right here creates $1,000 per month. If you want $2,000 a month, you do this 2 times. So yours up here becomes, you become 10, and you just do this twice. So this is the foundation of how to create your cycles. This is the roadmap. So when you do your, I don't know if we've
Strategic plan.
that's our strategic plan, and you can find out how to do this on our website, everyonestartshere.com, which is the one that Michael Klaus, who is in the building tonight, created for our team, because he's on our team, he's on your team. You go through, and he's going to give you the skills and the steps to be able to create this. Writing out your list, writing your map to Crystal Executive. Exactly what Roy's going through right now. He's got his map to Crystal Executive. Who are going to be my leaders? Who are going to be these people right here? Because remember, we're thinking big scale here. You have 2 people. These are your troopers. But you're going to have 10 of these. Can you imagine if you can get 10 people to 3 cycles? Warren? 10 people to 3 cycles. Does that sound like a lot? You could probably do that. 3 cycles a week. Remember, Jen and John are at 35. But if you can get 10 people to 3 cycles, you're going to be where Jen and John are right now, or more. That's incredible. Because you bite it in little pieces. I can help people get to 3 cycles. I have the map right here. So what do? My goal is 3 cycles. All right, well, I'm going to take this portion right here, and I'm going to help them map that out. My goal is 5 cycles. Okay, I'm going to take this portion right here. I'm going to map that out. My
Saying
goal is...
that sorry to interrupt, Shawn, but 5 cycles is believable. Right? Like when you talk the big numbers, I mean, this is an extra $1,000 a month, right? People will believe this. You get them there, then you take them to the next level.
And it may not be their right time, they may just be their decisions, but can you imagine being infinitely successful, failing 90% of the time? Beautiful. Beautiful. You just
See,
have to have the strength.
Where mastery is in connecting, because generally speaking, people will hit on their warm market, and then all of a sudden, like, who do I talk to? And I mean, Jonah, you and I, we were out getting some great wine, and all of a sudden we have the guy at the liquor store wanting to, very interested. And it was the art, where mastery truly is where you can go out and live your life. If you're into golfing, if you're into skiing, it doesn't matter. I don't know, you guys lasso kangaroos here? I don't know anything else back, but it's just living your life, doing what you enjoy, and seeing the opportunities to share Isagenix. I mean, did it seem when we were in that store, like, did it seem like I was cramming it down his throat? It just happened. And initially, I wasn't like that. Ask Michael, right? Like, I mean, I've learned a lot from him over the last 8 years. I mean, he mentored me and wasn't involved in the business. I always kept just sharing what was going on. But over time, it just gets easier and easier. But most people aren't willing to invest the time. If you do, the rewards are tremendous.
And I think a lot of people say to me, and you'll hear it time and time again as you do this more and more, what do you say to people? What do you say? What do you say? And it's not what I say, it's what I ask. That's the thing. It's like you ask people, you ask questions, you listen to people, you find out how you can fit this in their life. How can I help these people?
Say that again. That was huge. Say that again. How
can I fit this into their life? That's the thing. It's like,
and the only way you can find that out is by
asking. You know, it's like you've always got it here, but it's not about pushing it onto people. I mean, I signed a young chap up in Bundaberg the other week, and I've been speaking to him for 8 months, and I had the intention to get him on board because I have the intention to get everyone on board because I think it's a gift. I want to gift it to everyone because it's fun, it's great, and I want to see the health. I just want to see health spread. That's my driver. I just want to see a healthy population. But it took 8 months. But the thing was, I got to know him because I just asked questions, and I got to know his story. And then I found out that his brother was grossly overweight, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then eventually he started asking me questions, what do you do? You know, and this sort of stuff. And eventually I kind of let him know, and I think that would really help my brother. And then eventually he came and said, he actually said to me, can you sign me up on this because I want to help my brother? But he asked me. I didn't even sell it to him in the end. So you don't have to sell it right there and then. That's another thing. Yeah, find out. Ask.